the king ordered David to be brought before him. David spoke these encouraging words to the king about Goliath.
Let no one lose heart because of him.
Saul and his men had indeed lost heart because of Goliath. Perhaps they had made the natural mistake of comparing themselves to that huge man, picturing how they came up only to the man's midriff or chest. They imagined that armored giant making short work of them. But David did not think that way. As we will see, he saw the problem in a completely different light. So he ordered to fight Goliath himself. Saul objected.
You cannot go up against this Philistine. You are a mere boy, and he has been a soldier from his youth.
Was David really a child? No, but he was too young to join the army, and he may have been youthful looking. But David was already known as a valiant fighter, and may have been in his late teens by this time. David reassured Saul by recounting what had happened with the lion and the bear. Was he boasting? No. David knew how he had won those battles. He said,
Jehovah, who rescued me from the lion, from the claws of the lion and the bear. He is the one who rescued me from the hand of this Philistine.
Resigned at last, Saul responded,
Go, and may Jehovah be with you.
At first, Saul tried to outfit David with his own armor. It was much like Goliath's, made of copper, and it likely included a large hauberk or shirt of mail, composed of overlapping scales. However, David tried moving about while wearing that large and cumbersome equipment, and soon found out that it would not work for him. He was not trained as a soldier, so he was not used to wearing armor, especially that armor was worn by Saul, who was the tallest man in the nation of Israel. He removed it all and chose the garb he was used to wearing, that of a shepherd equipped to protect his flock. David carried his staff, a bag over his shoulder, and a sling. Thus equipped, David hurried to meet his foe. We can only imagine David's fervent prayers as he stooped in the dry riverbed on the valley floor and collected 5 small, smooth stones. Then he went out onto the field of battle, not walking, but running. When Goliath saw his opponent, what did he think? He sneered at him in contempt. We read because he was just a ruddy and handsome boy. Goliath boomed out,
Am I a dog so that you come against me with sticks?
Evidently, he saw David's staff but took no note of the sling. David ran toward his foe, reaching into his bag for a stone. He loaded his sling and whirled it over his head until it fairly whistled. David released his stone. Imagine the silence as it hurtled toward its mark. Jehovah doubtless made sure that David would not have to fling another one. The stone struck home, sinking into Goliath's forehead.
Whoa!
The colossus toppled to the earth, face down. The shield bearer likely fled in terror. David approached, took Goliath's own sword, and cut off the giant's head with it. Finally, Saul and his soldiers found their courage. With a mighty battle cry, they rushed against the Philistines.